You're doing this, oh! So that was fun. Um, but of course it was a really shitty run. I game over to the stage 400 boss and everything. But yeah, let's do this shit. So today I used Mujihime-sama as an example of interactive, procedurally created artwork in a course for my design major. I thought that that would be a relevant topic to bring up. I did consider doing Ibara, but there just aren't as many kind of beautiful, like, patterns for the sake of being pretty patterns as you get in something like Mushi 1, so that was why I ultimately went with that game. There we go. So it's a little bit... actually, that's a good score. I was going to say it's a little bit low, but then I actually looked up and read that there was a 6 instead of 5, so yeah, we're good. Go. It's those first two little guns out of the way. Okay, good. And I tripped that the correct way. I like to do that one. Recently I've started doing it off of the little turrets because they tend to be kind of annoying to try and take out during the later phases of the fight. There's also some gorgeous, gorgeous patterns in Pink Sweets, but my inability to play that means that I don't tend to think of it as often. Oh, that was way too early. Alright, fuck it. Score is at least 50k below where it should be. But whatever. I missed out on a little bit there, but it should be okay. That did not work out the way that I hoped, but it's okay. We're okay. That also did not work out the way I had hoped. But it is also okay. No! That's not okay. That's not good. Yeah, that's really just massively shitty, actually, is what that is. No! What? Oh, god, what? Where did that come from? Ugh. Alright. Well, that was a great example of what not ever to do in Stage 2. So with that out of the way, let's maybe actually play the game. My meddling is slow today. That's not so good. And I fucked up the beginning of Stage 1. Yeah, the Hado arming trick is, it's actually really critical on Stage 2. That's kind of... If you compare routes between kind of people who score moderately well and people who score very well on that stage, that's generally the biggest difference. Because it really does open up a lot more scoring flexibility, especially on Stage 2, just because you get so many point items from the from the top one. So. This is really bad meddling right now. Just appallingly bad. Just barely got it. Okay. Oh dear. Well, this will be interesting. For which read a complete shit pile because, yeah. Yeah, my score is terrible, my life stock is terrible, my bomb stock is terrible. It's theoretically salvageable though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep trying. Nope, okay, we're fine. Actually, I guess we aren't completely fucked. It's just very, very likely that we will be fucked. Imminent fucking. In the bad way. Oh dear. See, this is just not right. Yeah. That was pretty much doomed. Alright. Wow, this is really cool with an actual, like, not incredibly ghetto stream setup, though. It's, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying that as much as I am. I don't know. Oh, woo, this Terabad meddling. Okay. Well, this is just so far not going well at all. Okay. No, fuck! Kembop, the Hado arming is a Hado flash. It's one of the things that triggers it. So, excuse me, the Aura flash. It's not Hado flash, Aura flash. It's one of the things that triggers it. The others are bombing full or partial, making a full bomb, picking up an option, or getting a full power up. Wow, I'm just playing so incredibly badly right now. Oh dear. God. Shitty meddling. Why do I not 10k yet? Oh god. Must have just been another 9k hiding somewhere on the screen. And this is complete and total ass. My god, my score is terrible right now. Oh, this is even better. I mean, I died to that, and... well, just fuck my life. Really. I don't even know if I'm gonna hit the extend, so this is completely fucked up. In every conceivable way. Die, you fuck! Alright, well, this could still be okay, I guess. I mean, my score is terrible, but... whatever. It's okay. I'm out of practice. I shouldn't be so hard on myself anyway. Yeah, that's very true, Kenpop. I guess I'm just so used to being completely anal about it. And yay, perfect positioning. I love it when that happens. It just makes my run so much happier. That was what I was trying to do in my last run. It didn't quite work out. And still fucked that up. Yes! And of course I did still technically screw this up, but I should have suicided. Completely forgot that I had 3 full stop there, so I just should have suicided. Come on, please be lucky. Please be lucky. Yes. Alright. Yes, this is good. This is very good. Got it. Alright. Sweet. Still in not terribly good stage 1 or 2 overall, but you know, we're working on it. Oh, my panel cam is mirrored. That is weird. Okay. I will flip it. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, yeah, I'll just flip it after this run. Okay, sweet. I didn't even notice that when I was doing it. Sorry. Yeah, you probably are. It's actually those two turrets up there, and the one that's still shooting at me is, one of the ones that I could have destroyed. Normally I get them both, but in this case I was a little bit offset to the left, so I only got the left one. But yeah, I mean, you definitely want to be high up. The optimal strike zone is the area sort of directly between that like drill-looking thing in the middle of her body and the cylinder on the top. If you're kind of right in there as you arm the dough, and you time it right, you're pretty much guaranteed to be good for doing the trick. So almost 6 million. That's pretty decent. I can do better, but this is actually not that far from average for me. So the main reason I got that machine gun option twice with the same side there is not for points. It's actually because oh no! What the fuck happened there? Oh god. Alright, well, this is complete shit. It's not for points, it's actually because I really, really, really prefer having power weapons throughout the entirety of the stage. So, pretty much from the earliest available point until the end. And obviously in that case, if I'd gotten another machine gun, I would have been significantly worse off on that front. Okay. So that was rough. Trying to middle back up now. If I luck out, I can still make it. This is both a good and a bad configuration to have. Good because you can metal up quickly if you fucked up like me, and bad because it is incredibly easy to die if you're being that aggressive trying to push up the screen to grab medals. So, just kind of something to be aware of there. It's hard to tell just watching this play, but that whole time I was like bated breath, like, oh my god, am I gonna live through this? Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm missing out on a couple 100K that I could have gotten there, but I'm not going to freak out about it. I'm just going to kill Kasumi really quickly because I do not feel like dealing with her this run. Oh no! I'm too far over, damn it. So, got 500K out of her. I will need to suicide early in this stage, but that is not a problem. No! Shit! Oh dear. Thank you. So I'm having one of these runs where I can never actually keep my metal chain up. Those are the best. And by best, I mean worst on every possible level. All the way around, yeah. That's what we like to see. That nose. That nose. Like the Blague? What is a Blague? I've never heard of a Blague before. It does sound quite entertaining, I will admit. Alright. Wow, my rank is still really high. Oh dear. When did that happen? It's alright, I can just kill myself later. Oh god, really? Really, 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 really? Okay, so I just apparently have no luck. That is what's happening here. Oh god, this is brutal. Well, the good news is, provided I survive this, I will have a great setup going into stage 5. And rank is not actually all that high thanks to all of those deaths. So. You don't want to catch the blade. Oh dear. You know, if you come down, Shasta, I could kill your turrets a little quicker. That would be nice. Those props. I mean, I just need those props to be gone. If you know what I mean. That was a little harrowing there. Far, far too close for comfort on that last sword bomb. I did have my fingers ready to Hado. But thankfully it did not come to that. I just don't feel like dealing with the second form of this boss right now. I just don't. Whoa. Okay. How bad are you gonna be today? The answer is very. That was way too close. then follow it up with the easiest pattern you can do. Shasta, what are you doing today? Oh, oh, oh! Alright, well that was bad. That was bad. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this. Yes, we now have the hand cam correct. So my apologies for that mistake earlier. I'll go ahead and tweak the position of it a little tiny bit so we can get the full panel in there, just because I feel like it. There we go. Yeah, my fingers were ready, but my body wasn't apparently. Just could not make that. Yeah, it was not a good run actually. A lot of things went wrong in there. My rank management was pretty subpar. I got it way too high coming off of Kasumi because I ended up getting points off of her to a greater extent than I expected. But okay, I will be right back. Wow, this Twitch lag is amazing. I mean, I'm really just blown away by the amount of delay. Oh, what? Well, suicide time. I must have dropped the metal off of one of the popcorn in that opening section. So that's rough. I originally had homework tonight, but I just got an email from my professor saying that the section is canceled tomorrow. So that's cool. I can play Ibara for more. Sweet! More Ibara. Alright, there we go. That's some actual meddling. Alright, and there's my 10K. Die, little turrets, die, 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 die. There we go. It's funny to think that the spinning turrets against Shasta are actually the exact same turrets as those guys. Just because rank is naturally higher by that point in the game, and they're so much deadlier. God, thank you. Alright. Oh. 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 Looks like we're doing the triple suicide method. Alright. 2188880. It's actually pretty decent. There we go. That's the way I like to start the stage. And I missed a piece of popcorn. That's not so good. There we go. All right. Well, that was not good, but could have been a hell of a lot worse, so we're just going to go with tolerable and move on. I did lose a burner, though, and that's never a good thing. And I also can't bomb at this point. Because I only have one stop. So this will make this fight a little bit more interesting because I have no suicidable stock, thanks to that miss, but... Oh dear. Fuck, 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 fuck! Oh, what?! Fucking A! God, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, ZLK, the burner scores significantly more points for chip damage, so if I hadn't been a complete fuck up there, I would have still been able to make it to the milking form, no problem, but yeah, that was just really bad, just really bad. I'm not even going to comment on that, right? I want a good run. A good run would be nice. There we go. Now there's some proper metal. And of course, that asshole gets in the way and fucks it all up. course, despite picking up the machine gun on the right side, I have a 5-way there. Oh well. I do need to optimize my stage 1 a bit more, though. I can definitely get at least under 50k if I'm careful. More like 100k if I'm very careful. Yeah, so ZLK basically, the reason I would want to get 3 burners is because you can milk that last section of the boss, and for whatever reason, the burners tend to do substantially more tick points against that milkable form at the end, so... Alright, 2163870. That was a little close. Yeah, this game is really complicated. It rivals and perhaps even bests Garega in terms of complexity, depending on who you ask. There's definitely a lot of really fine things, and I mean, you have a lot of this stuff too. Is like that milking trick even is just like abusing the system pretty much. So that's not necessarily supposed to be something that's in the game, it's just something that people kind of discovered. And it's now kind of a critical trick for anyone chasing a high score. I really should improve my method for that, and make it actually possible to consistently execute, as opposed to what it currently is, which is a mess. Oh god, that was way too close. Now this is a pretty good setup going into this boss. 4.4 million, which isn't perfect, but it's good. 2 burners, 3 stock. I mean, really, this is pretty decent. Wee, happy fun time. I do love dodging through that instead of around it. When I have the lives to spare, obviously. Doing it willy-nilly is not a good idea. Come on! Come on, right up here. Lucky, 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 lucky. Alright. No! That sucked. the 2P panel more. Yeah, actually, I've realized that I like that quite a bit too. On the other hand, I have in the past accidentally hit the 2P start button while playing as 1P, and that was not a good move. But I agree, I think it's definitely a hell of a lot more convenient for this game, since you can reset your special options so easily with just a flick of your pinky. So. Alright, let's go ahead and switch hands here. See, okay, yeah, I've practiced this section quite a bit. I wouldn't say I'm perfectly consistent with it, but it's very rare for me to actually mess it up. I just have a lot of practice with it. And the timing is a little tiny bit different between PCD and the PS2 or main versions as well. So there's also that. I don't think it's an intentional thing. I think it has more to do with the way that the whole game... I mean, Ibara doesn't really have slowdown, except in a very, very few areas, but the whole game kind of runs at, you know, different acceleration rates at different points. And so the timing is very significantly different overall between... Oh, you unplug it. Oh... See, why don't I ever think of shit like that? Like, that's a perfect solution to that problem. Ugh. Is the Twitch stream stuttery at all, or is it pretty solid? My internet is still crap, so I mean it could just be my internet and not have anything to do with my settings, but I just thought I should ask. Extendo. Alright. Probably 6-2 by the time it stops. Counting the bonuses from the wheels. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. 6-2-0-0-0. Solid for the most part. Alright, that's good. I do definitely have upload bandwidth problems sometimes on this connection, so... I know the quality isn't the best, and my apologies for that, but I mean, it's pretty much the best I can do. Which sucks, but hey, you know, that's life. Blame Comcast and Time Warner, except that they're the same people. Alright. As I was saying earlier, before I dropped my metal chain, I like to try to keep power weapons in the stage, because it really helps with the more difficult sections to keep napalm or burner handy. So when I get to a section with crates where the crates are dropping machine guns, I try to pick up the machine guns on the same side, unless I absolutely can't avoid it like that, because it just makes it a lot easier to make it through the rest of the stage. And I'm about to suicide here because I'm approaching my next extend at 7 million, and because it's just a hell of a lot easier to kill this guy if you suicide to him. Especially once he gets to this attack, which is just kind of a troll, really, especially a higher rank. It's just kind of a mean attack. That rocket. These turrets in that section where the train is scrolling up right there will always drop rockets, which can be very, very useful during these last couple sections of the stage. So it's actually very much to your advantage to try and kill those turrets if they do spawn. Oh no! I fucking... What? I pulled out a goddamn window there. You can't do that to me. Oh dear. Well, that sucks. It's really just no other word for that. Kasumi, don't be pissy. Please don't be pissy. I'm just not having a good time right now, so if you were mad at me, I mean, that would just make it all so much worse. Well, she's a little bit mad. Yeah, she's mad. It just was not even worth it to try there. And of course, that one moment when I decide not to go for the medal is the one moment in that opening section of the stage where one doesn't spawn. So, normally in that opening section you actually can get 2 medals off the screen at once. It's never safe to rely on, as you just noticed, but it occurs with enough frequency that sometimes if you're willing to take a chance, you can just let one drop. I really need a machine gun, so if one of you guys would drop that... Yeah, thanks. That was way too late to be actually useful. But thanks for the thought, I guess. Okay. Oh, damn it. I do so despise this mid-boss for exactly that reason. He has a wonderful tendency to plant medals in exactly the spot of the screen where you can't possibly reach them. We're starting the middle back up, finally. I will need to suicide at the start of this section. Go. Go. And special weapons reset. And Shasta time. Yay. Alright, come on, let's kill these props. I don't like me no props. Props be dead. Props be dead. Oh, yay. Rocket bomb, sword bomb, sword bomb, sword bomb, nothing, sword bombs. Okay, and there's the last prop on that side, so now I just gotta switch to the other. Oh, hey, Plasmo. Yeah, I used to stream it now and again for a couple weeks before school took off, and then I got really pissed off about how ghetto my stream setup was, and so I ordered some actual gear for it, like an RGB breakout from the PCB, and then yeah, now it is here. No more over-the-shoulder cam, exactly. Literally before I was using a 480p webcam over my shoulder to stream my runs, which, I mean, you know, it's functional-ish. But now it's pretty good. I mean, you know, I still definitely need to fiddle with the settings a little bit more to make something somewhat more presentable. But, I mean, I think the current version serves its purpose, so, yeah. Wow, this is, that was an interestingly prolonged phase 2. Oh, hey! Yeah, I took some inspiration from your setup, PDP. So, glad to hear you like it. God, these spinnies, man! Just keep coming. What is with this phase 2? I'm guessing rank is just a little high since I haven't died in a while, but I will remedy that soon enough. You're just not gonna shoot. This is pretty intense, actually. Go, come on. Wow, what is it with this and just making really brutal patterns today? Alright. Oh, hold on. Ah, gotcha. Oh, I didn't know you cleared it. Congrats, man. Was it interesting at all, or is it kind of the crap that everyone has been making it out to be? Alright, so this is going to be interesting, is the word that I'm going to use for it. Because that was not intentional. I just sort of ended up with an extra Hado. Oh, fucking A! And it ends right there. It ends right there. God! That's just not right. I was even all set up for a really, really good, solid stage 5 and 6 there. I mean, I had plenty of Hados. I came into it with the right weapons, and I just fucked it up because of that initial Hado. I mean, normally what I do if I have the bombs to spare there is I just bomb there, because, quite frankly, it's not worth... Yeah, Plasma, game over is always at X9. It's... God. So many runs have ended that way. Oh. Alright, hang on one sec. I'm gonna get a drink, and I will be right back. Oh, NeoXYX is rubbish. Alright. That's pretty much all I needed to know. I wasn't really planning on buying it, but on the off chance it was actually a good game, I didn't completely discount the possibility. Whoa. Alright. Ah. Oh, we hit the 1 hour 5 minute mark here. Fun rubbish. Alright. Man, it's pretty fun to play this game again after so long. I mean, it's been like 2.5 months since I played it seriously, so... Kempop, that actually pretty much tells me everything I need to know right there. System 11, Rancor love it, yeah, okay. Although to be fair, Rancor also loves Ketsui and Ibara, so I mean his taste is not so bad, but oh dear, that was almost really bad. Alright, here we go. A nice early 10K. That's what I like to see. Alright, 1689. Pretty decent. Oh hey Plasma, while you're in here, what are you playing right now? Are you like actively involved with anything at the moment, or are you just kind of chilling? I'm curious because I know you used to be really heavy into Ikaruga, and now that the PC ports come out, I haven't really been keeping up with the score thread, so maybe you've been tearing it up on there, and I'm just completely oblivious, but... That was a little bit too early, but should be okay. And I actually did not mean the death, I meant the triggering the Gatling there. I was hoping to reserve him for slightly later on, but I mean, like I said, it should be okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I should definitely go check out the high score thread. I've been meaning to give it a look ever since the PC port came out. I have so much respect for that game. I mean, I can't play it worth shit. I just barely got a scrubby easy clear the other day. I think it was 3 months ago or so. Cleared with 3 stock actually, which was very satisfying. It felt like I really reached closure with the game after a very long time. Oh, don't punch. Don't punch! Come on, die, 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 die. There we go. And I accidentally killed one of the popcorn. Darn. Oh no! Fuck! Oh, oh no. Okay. Well, that sucks. There's really just no way around that. It just sucks. I can at least build up though right here. Unless the game decides to do that. So, it's just a very narrow recovery from complete miserable failure into slightly less miserable failure. Yeah, that metal just did not want to stay there. I mean, he was like, fuck this shit. Die, bitch. Thank you. Yeah, are you talking about the Donpachi chains or the Ikaruga chains? I suppose in either case it would technically be correct. Oh yeah, Donpachi, yeah. No, those chains are crazy. I mean, that whole game is crazy. I have immense respect for those who play it. Mostly because I can't play it for shit. But I mean, I think that's like a normal thing. Like you respect the games that you can't play. Because you acknowledge that there's something about them that you yourself struggle with. Oh, what? Really? Well, okay. This run is fucked, but I'm just gonna keep going. I guess I was just the tiniest bit too late there. It's unfortunate. Whoa. Of course, now what makes this tricky is that I have no spare stock going into stage 3, and my score is way below where it ought to be. But hey, I mean, at least this gives me a good excuse to try to milk Kasumi, which I definitely need more practice with. So. Unintentional good side effects. I mean, in theory, if I milk Kasumi well enough, I could make all that back. But, I mean, that's such a huge if that it's, like, not even worth contemplating as a remote possibility. I am not good at the Kasumi milk. I've done a lot of practice with it recently. I've gotten a couple million off of it before, but, I mean, compared to what you can get off of it, that's nothing. Have I mentioned that I hate those giant turrets that shoot the radioactive balls at you? Because I hate those giant turrets that shoot the radioactive balls at you. They're awful. Damn, girl. You are not happy today, are you? No, you really aren't. You really aren't too happy. But I mean, now that I've taken all your clothes off, it's kind of a moot point. All right. And this milk is now completely frothed. Sweet. But hey, I got an extend. I can still keep going. Yeah, I pretty much knew that I wasn't going to be able to milk as soon as I got there with 3 rockets. I mean, that's never a good sign when you're trying to go for that milk, because it's just not fast enough firepower. Even if I'd gotten the 5 ways, it would not really have helped that much for that section. You really do just need because the 5-way spread makes it very difficult to do. You really do just need the fast forward firing power of the machine gun or Gatling gun. Ideally a machine gun because it was a more consistent fire rate. So what I should have done during that train section was stop being afraid of the radioactive ball turrets and actually gone for some machine guns during that section. Because there were plenty, I just didn't actually go for any of them because I was being dumb. Yeesh! Alright, that was a little sketch, but man, these nose slides, holy crap. Oh, it came back to get me. That's just mean. Should I get a machine gun for my tail? That is a good question that I do not have an answer for. Well, apparently I don't have a choice anymore. It's just something that's happening. Oh dear, that was no good. Yeah. Don't worry guys, these dodges are totally not ridiculously sketchy. Whoa! Oh, God! Oh, no. Oh no, this is really bad. Okay. This is just about the worst possible option configuration I could have against this boss. So, dear. Shasta, you know, I do love you, but you're being really aggressive today. It's hurting my feelings. Yeah, sorry about that horrible milk plasmo. I can do much better than that, I promise. I'm just literally give zero fucks. Whoa there. That's not so good. And that's it, we're done shooting for now. Alright. Yeah, that second form with this option configuration, it's just not happening. And here, unless I get really lucky on the option drop, this is probably also not happening. Because this opening section pretty much relies on you having a back option, which I don't have. So, I take the easy way out and bomb it into oblivion. Which is always a good strategy. To bomb is to live, in the immortal words of Frenetic. Yeah! Alright. That trick just makes me so happy when I do it right, and so incredibly depressed when I don't. But it's actually pretty simple to do once you get the positioning down, and since you do have that arch to position yourself off of, it's really not that tricky to execute once you kind of get a feel for it, which is really nice. I mean, it's really just an incredibly fun little technique. Don't be evil, level. Don't be evil. Alright, here we go. And I just died. Okay then, we're gonna call that an intentional suicide, okay guys? Is that cool with you? Alright. Thanks. I knew you'd have my back. And now I don't have any rockets, so this is gonna be really, really shitty. There we go. That was too early. She will probably continue to live after it. Or not. Thank you. What's funny about that death is that I actually almost never fucked that up. This was an extraordinarily awkward occurrence here. So my apologies for doing that on live stream. And quick kill. Alright. So this is not going to be a well-scoring run by any definition, but, Oh, do you guys want to see me try the clock milk? I think you guys want to see me try the clock milk. I'm going to try the clock milk. Alright. And here goes complete and total bullshit. Prepare for utter hilarity. Actually, the rank is not that bad right now. What the fuck's going on? I feel severely let down. See, this is more what I was expecting. And wow, that death. That death. Oh, God. Just words. There are none. That was incredibly dumb. I mean, incredibly, incredibly dumb. I could easily have avoided that. But, I was just an idiot instead. So. Alright, hang on. Ugh. Should I keep going? Yeah. Like I said, Plasma, it wasn't a high-scoring run. Frankly, I'm impressed that I made it that far, and I was able to work on my strat for the clock milk in the opening a little bit. So, I mean, overall, it's not that bad. We're at 127 right now. Since Twitch doesn't allow any uploads longer than 2 hours, I'm gonna cut the stream for a couple minutes and then bring it back on. So just stay tuned for a sec.